Hey, what's up guys? Josh here again, and I just wanted to do a little video on a new project that I'm starting. So you see all these weights I got here. I picked these up for free actually. Someone that I knew was getting rid of them because, as you can see, they're in pretty rough shape. All these are really rusty. And I'm going to try and bring these back to life, make them good as new. Probably going to hit these up with a wire brush, try to get some of this rust off of here, maybe repaint it a little bit. This is a little dumbbell bar that it came with. Probably gonna just get a new one of these because it's got this coating on it. That's not gonna be fun to get rid of, so I might just toss this. Plus, it only came with, let's see, 2, 4, 6 of these collars. 4 for this bar here, and only 2 for this bar. So I think what I'm gonna do is just order a new set of these, because to get new collars would be only a little bit less expensive than getting 2 of these. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to keep you guys up to date on this one, see how this project, see how things turn out. Hopefully I can bring some life back into these to get this rust off. I just need to paint it. Same with these collars. Get the rust off of here, and then probably keep these red and keep these black. Or maybe I'll spray paint these red. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see how things turn out. That's it for now, and we'll see what happens. Hey, what's up guys, it's Josh again, and I just wanted to show you the progress on the weight set. So I spent about an hour going over these with a wire brush, and you can see I got most of the rust off. They look a lot better. If you saw the previous section, then you saw how bad they were. So I hit these all up with a wire brush, and then took a Dremel tool with a wire brush attachment to get the inside and some of these more stubborn areas here where it was hard to get into these letters. These are looking pretty good. I'm going to have to go over them maybe once more, and then what I'm going to do is, just to make sure I put an end to the rust, I'm going to soak these in a mixture of 50% vinegar and 50% water, and then I'll go over them with a brush one more time, and then it'll be time to paint them. So I had some of these, the 10 pounders were really, really bad. You can see I haven't quite finished this side yet, so you can see how bad the rust was here. Wire brush didn't take that off, but use a little wire brush attachment for a rotary tool, and I took most of it right off. Just going to have to finish doing that, and it'll be ready to paint. We'll be on to the final step. Okay, so I've got the first batch of weights in the vinegar and water solution. They're soaking. And it's going to take a couple of days, so what I'm going to do in the meantime is try and get this easy curl bar cleaned up. You can see that this is in really rough shape, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do with it. But I'm going to start by hitting it with a wire brush and some water and see how much of this rust I can get off of here. Well, the weights have been soaking for about 12 hours, and you can see how much reaction is taking place here. All these bubbles, hopefully, are the vinegar eating up the rust. So they got about 12 more hours to sit, and I'll show you what condition they're in after that point. But I did want to show you, I finished wire brushing the Easy Curl bar, and mixed feelings about it. The rust came off really easily. It only took me about half an hour to scrub the whole thing down. However, you can see there's some pretty irreparable damage to the bar. It's not unusable, it just isn't going to really look pretty or brand new anymore, but that's fine. Especially considering it would cost me 25 or 30 bucks to replace this, and that would push this project, we're looking at probably 35 right now with paint and everything, and to add another 25 to that, I understand that getting a set like this for under 70 bucks is still a pretty good deal, but if we can keep it under 40, that's my goal. So we're gonna let the weights sit here in this vinegar for another 12 hours, and then we'll be ready to take them out and see where they're at. Alright guys, so the weights have been sitting in the vinegar water for 24 hours. This is actually the second batch. You can see how rusty the water's gotten. And I just wanted to show you what I'm doing with these. I'm just using a wire brush, and basically all these edges, anywhere I see rust, just hitting it up with a wire brush, and after having soaked it in the vinegar water, it's coming off pretty easily. Once I've hit that, it's just a matter of rinsing it off. You can see how much paint the vinegar is taking off. Once I'm done with that, I put it over here to dry, and you can see, hold on, see if I can get some light in here. you can see like this one still has some rust powder kind of along the edge there. So all I've been doing is once it's dry, I will take it and go over it with the wire brush without putting any water on it. Just do a dry scrape of it and then rinse it off, and that's been doing a pretty good job. Still got a few more left over here to soak in the vinegar, and then I'll show you the results when I'm all done with that. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you the progress with the weight set, and also tell you I'm pretty sure I've narrowed down the most efficient system for doing this, and that is once you soaked it in the vinegar solution and you've taken it to your sink, rubbed it down with the wire brush. Before I was letting it air dry, and I was getting that rust dust, and I think just what was happening was rust was just settling in the water, and although it looked like it was all gone, when it dried it was then covered in rust. But what I've been doing is scrubbing it down and then immediately drying it, and that will severely cut down on how many times it takes to get the rust off. You can see, I mean, the paint is super faded, and there's a couple spots here that I need to work on. But for the most part, these are looking rust-free. I mean, I'd say we're at about 98% right now. This is the second to last batch, and then all I have to do is paint them, and I'll show you guys where we're at after that. Hey, what's up guys? This is going to be the final part of this video because, as you can see, I decided to go ahead and skip the painting process. The reason that I'm not going to paint them is because they turned out pretty good. I mean, they don't look horrible. They're rust-free. They just don't look nice and pretty, but they're weights. They're meant for getting into shape, not for looking nice. And for the price of the paint, I was able to pick up some more weights from a thrift store. We got 2 of these 25-pounders for like $10, and we got 4 of these 3-pounders. I want to say $5 maybe. Yeah, so for about the price of the paint, we were able to get those, which I thought was a pretty good deal. Also, the replacement dumbbell bars came in, as you can see. These work pretty good. You just screw the ends off here, and that's it. Yeah, so not bad. Let's see, the final total was about $30 for everything you see here, and then some, because there's the other 25-pound weight, and yeah, I think everything else is in the picture here. So not a bad deal. If you've come across a rusty weight set and you can pick it up for super cheap, I definitely recommend trying to restore it, because you can get these things in pretty good shape again. If you wanted to paint these, I would recommend just going over with some Rust-Oleum, but realistically, you don't really need to do that. Actually, they look more red in the camera here than they actually are. They look fine. You wouldn't even know. You would just think that they're old. So, to be it, wrap this project up. Go ahead and check out some of my other videos, or leave any questions you have about the process in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer them. And yeah, definitely go ahead and give this a shot. And catch you guys next time.